Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a good day. I'm sending you good vibes. It could be a sign. I have a message. After a beautiful, good day that I had today, I had a really good day today. It was a good day. Yeah, it was nice. It's a good day today. It wasn't, normal day at work and stuff, but it was special, I think. I don't know. I felt blessed and grateful today. And, I don't know, just being thankful. I was about to go home, and after I got home, I was supposed to do, I'm not supposed to do, but I wanted to do, finish the readings, but I took two signs, which I'll let you know in a second, to come do it in the earth, here, in the nature. So I was guided to that and a divine feminine, divine masculine reading. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Yeah, I didn't want to, especially such a beautiful day and wow, So decided to fill up my cup where I usually do it and brought some readings. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. We'll see. For now, just going with the flow. I chose this flow, this peaceful flow, this healing flow, this taking it in, receiving all these beautiful blessings of just being. Listen to birds and the moon is halfway, so cute. Yes, it's a really beautiful day, so that's it. I want to give you good vibes too, okay? So too bad, take it. All right, so first message I think is for divine feminines. I'm going to add it with your reading because it comes from the dream prophecy and also divine masculine, but this is divine feminines, okay? But then again, it could be for divine masculine who embraces divine feminine too. Hey, all of us have both, okay? So, but, take the energy how it resonates when you find this. Feminine. It's when I was driving in the bus and was going here, and now I see a sign where his mom is with her kid and she just walking with her, and it's just beautiful. I feel like a lot of people this age and this generation didn't get that, love and understanding, and a lot of us carry those mother wounds or father wounds, and now we look at people who give this type of love to their kids and stuff like that, like you're like wounded child, right? And if I wasn't in this journey, I would look at that like, oh man, it's interesting. I just saw a mom with a little girl, and then I just saw a mom and her daughter talking and stuff. So it's interesting. It's you build that relationship, taking care of healing our inner childhood wound is important, especially women, but definitely masculine as well too, because we have a lot of wounded males, masculinity, right? With patriarchy, toxic masculinity, and machismo, and you gotta be strong, you can't cry, blah blah blah. But it just kills everything for masculines, and also that too, it make them kind of they need to seek that validation from other women and stuff like that, and looking for that love they didn't get from their mom or dad and stuff like that. So they are constantly accepting toxic thing. So that's it, guys. When you find good people who, I know it's hard to believe because a lot of you, when you find people who don't have this mentality, right? They grow up with parents and stuff like that who are good, which is very rare, okay? But also, they were raised properly. Let's just be honest here, okay? They were nurtured as a child. They were there for them. And then it's weird because we find these people, male or women, that they're rare. They're like, whoa, wait, you're honest? Oh, you have integrity? Oh, you don't fuck just everyone everywhere? Oh, you actually remain obstinate and you're remaining celibate because you're waiting for your person. I'm not saying that not waiting for it, but it's just like, I don't know how to explain. It's not doesn't mean because even God says like, everybody makes mistakes, and especially when you don't learn these things, when you don't know about these things, you're not taught this, we tend to be ignorant. We're taught to be ignorant, right? Not know that doing stuff, we can leak our energy. Yeah, I got here, I made it. Sorry if the light goes on. I'm going in deeper into the forest because I like it here. But yeah, there you go. We're going deeper into the abyss, especially the dark secret that nobody wants to talk about, that you guys don't want to really talk about, right? So, feminines, I know it's hard to believe that some men actually want to be better, that they want to heal, that they want to be, oh my God, they're so cute. There's like three little, you see them, guys? See if I can catch them. Oh, hi. Oh, there's two people over here. Ooh, go canoeing. Sign for you. A little date. Ay. Those who are in relationship or starting a relationship, want to start or going for a date, you can't think of a date. Yeah, take your girl canoeing, man. It looks like she's more experienced than him, though. But oh well, it's okay. Oh, I love it here. Okay, I'm gonna sit down here for feminine, then I'll go somewhere else for masculine. Enjoy, suck it in, suck it in, suck it in, feminines, okay? But the message also that too, it was like save. And I'm not talking just save for money. Oh, hello. I did not see you there. I don't know if you see it, but he's pretending that he's like a rock or something, but it's a bird. Very good strategy though. Can you see it? He's like, oh, you got here before. Okay, there you go. Hey, I always see that bird around my house. Interesting. Why are you doing all the way here? Cool. Anyways, it's not just money. I'm talking about energy in every possible way, mentally, spiritually, every possible way. Oh my God, they look so cute. Look at them. They look cute. Could be a divine masculine who's looking for ways of dating to see. Oh my God, look. Say you're your girl in nature. Go camping. I don't know. Go somewhere in nature. Hello. Hi. Ooh, 4 can be significant. We are in a 7-7 portal today. There's a portal being open. Hello. Are you coming to say hello? Hi. Yeah, they always come here. Yes. So I kept hearing that. Save yourself. Save your energy. Save, my spirit guides are funny. Stop whoring around. Hey, that's going to resonate for some of you. I know it's going to trigger a lot of you because you can't hold your coochie together. Yeah, there's possibility. And by the way, he keeps showing me people. Like if you have women, like friends, girlfriends, who are constantly talking about, oh, I can't stop having sex. I can, they need to have sex with different multiple people. And then you're not in that energy, but they're constantly, it feels like, how do you call this? Oh, there's a feather. Thank you, angels. My angels are telling me that it's true what I'm going to tell you. It's up to you if you want to take it. It's a free will. You do what you want. But the thing is, don't complain that you have financial situations. Don't complain that you're always sick. Don't complain that nothing is manifesting for you. Don't complain that you don't have a relationship that is sustainable, that is loyal, that has integrity, that is honest. Okay? And then you go and complain and you're jealous and envious of other people who do have that. Your energy speaks for itself. Your action speaks for itself. And that's for some of you divine feminines. You need to understand who your real friends are. Okay? And who is it that you need to cut off if you have to. Because there's some people that they're like instigators, right? They're actually not only energy vampires, but they're constantly like instigator. How do you call that? It's not bullying. It's that thing that happens in school. Peer pressure. Thank you, Spirit. You feel peer pressure to be in that relationship or friendship or whatever because you have to do what they are accustomed or used to doing, but you know it's toxic, but you still stay because either you're afraid of being alone, lonely, right? Or you're afraid of just meeting someone new, starting over, right? I know it's a lot of work. I know. Someone feels like, oh my God, starting over, getting to know someone again, and like getting them to know. See, got a new ring today. It's turquoise. I don't know. I like the lotus. I saw it and I was like, wow, it has to be mine. But yeah, I don't know why I decided to start this with Divine Feminines with this, but this might resonate for a lot of y'all. And something that my mom used to tell me all the time, watch who your friends are because they define who you are, right? Mira qué amigos tú tienes porque así te reconoceré. Yeah, so who you hang out with, who you're with, who you're constantly trying to please or seek validation from, even though you no longer vibe with these people, but you're just there because you just, I don't know, maybe you can't deal with being alone, or there's something you're avoiding. Remember I talked about that, about loneliness and stuff when you're trying to avoid something, okay? And yeah, those people are not worth your time, your energy, man. Anyways, I'm gonna do some meditation on that too. Ground yourself, do some meditation, pray, talk to God. Like that's how I was talking to him before I got here. Like I was like, what do you want to say today? You know, what do you want to put out there? And he's focusing on divine feminines and divine masculines right now. He literally made me take out the two messages from the dreams prophecy that I had for the end of the signs. He's like, no, we're gonna do it right now. So I'm probably gonna post this after all the readings or before. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. Okay. But one thing he keeps saying is like, don't feel obligated to stay in relationship, friendships, places, or things because you're comfortable. I know this is gonna ruffle some feathers, okay? Because we're so used to being comfortable. We're so used to like not changing, right? Because we're not taught that. So that's okay, okay? We're not taught to change. We're not taught that it's okay to outgrow people, things, places, or things. That it's okay to do things differently than other people. That it's okay to be okay being okay, you know? But being grateful or helping other people, doing things differently. Not doing things just to, you know, you're just a good person and that's what it is. A lot of people are not going to like it. You got a lot of people that don't like, you know, who you are, what you do, and that's it. That's their vibe, you know, and there's nothing you can do about that. All you can do is just stay unique, authentic, and real. Okay, Divine Feminines? But don't leak your energy. This is a similar message to the males, okay, because they can't hold it together, right? Some of these males, they don't have self-control, but I know you do. You have that sixth sense for a reason. Use it. Don't waste it. That's what God wants to tell you, okay? Your Holy Spirit, your angels that literally guide me to do this is to let you know, listen to your intuition. Don't leak your energy for low vibrational people. You know who I'm talking about. Low vibrational men. Those who use you and abuse you. Those who breadcrumb you. Those who just come and go, off and off, cold and hard, hot and cold, right? Just insecure. Also, those who gaslight you. If you're already in a relationship and they're constantly gaslighting you, degrading you, oh, you're not going to do that, oh, you're this and that, or they don't believe in your dreams or anything like that, fuck that energy, yo. That's low dick energy. That's my ancestors, low dick energy. Yeah, that's what it is. They aren't healed. They don't want to take accountability for their thing. They have childhood wounds that they need to go to therapy and do seek help, you know. They're constantly, these are people who are cheaters, liars, doing sneaky shit behind people's back. And I think that it's okay because they're la última Coca-Cola, right? Like they're like the whole hot shit, right? Whatever. Now, that's for the toxic side, which we're used to, a lot of us feminine, right? Now, when you have a good thing, this is for you. When you have a good thing that comes to you, hello? I have so many ducks that come here. Hi. When you have a good thing and you have a hard time accepting it. See, you guys are so used to toxic people talking, telling you like, oh, toxic this, and like, yeah, you're used to it, right? But how about when it's a good thing? When you recognize it, when your intuition tells you, and then you try to self-sabotage it because you don't believe that that's actually good. 11. Ooh, universe talking right now. Or divine. Be careful. Don't self-sabotage. You start overthinking. You start being cold towards that person. You start kind of like rejecting them in a way because you don't believe that they're good. You don't believe that they're loyal, that they have integrity. They don't go to women, that they actually like to date women. They actually like to go on dates to have conversations. They actually are attracted to women who are smart. If you're smart, I'm saying, no judgment here. But if you have things to say, right? You're someone intellectual, someone who has a lot of things. And that's for males too. Like, you know who is a good woman when she has better hair than this, right? That all that she can talk is give you coochie, and that's it. And they have nothing else to talk about. That's trash. No offense to all, but you women need to educate yourself, okay? Go read a book, go do something else other than having sex all the time and thinking about sex all the time and your nails and your makeup and all this fucking shit, all this external shit that you just, because you're trying to avoid things, right? They're trying to avoid situation. These women, they aren't healed. Okay? Same thing with males. The same thing. All these males that are constantly thinking about the external, the car, the watches, all these things, spending money, club, booze, and fucking women and nonstop, like, ugh. Leaky vampire energy. That's what I'm saying. Learn to recognize it. Learn to stay silent. That's your key for both of you. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Just absorb people. Watch them. There's a lot of feathers here. Just watch them, what they do. Okay? Especially those who are balanced, who are in a line. You know what I'm talking about. You've been there, done that, right? And now you recognize it. You're like, yeah, I don't want to be in that vibe, right? And then you have people gaslighting you and being upset with you and also ghosting you and doing the silent treatment because you don't want to do what they're doing, right? You don't give a fuck anymore. That's really it, right? And they're mad because you don't give a fuck about them trying to gaslight you, bully you, or something like that. But you don't vibe with them. As for some of you, but that's what I'm saying. When is something that is good that you know, like for example, you're in shock. Some of you could be in shock, like, whoa, this is a good person. Whoa, like. And that slows you down, makes you like kind of close yourself up, makes you sabotage. Self-sabotaging could be that like you could have a good connection, good chemistry with someone, and you can have a good conversation, and all of a sudden you stop talking to them. That's self-sabotaging. You stop, even though you want to communicate with this person, but it's like you cannot believe this person is a good person, right? That's for some of you. You recognize that this person is balanced, is someone stable emotionally in every possible way, spiritually in every possible way. But you stop because you're so used to the toxic, and you go toward and you attract that because you're so used to that. You're comfortable there, even though you know it's not good for you. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I hope I make sense. I'm gonna put it in the car readings, but I hope that whoever gets this message, you know that you listen to your intuition and you listen to your heart, okay? And that too, let God, universe, give you the right information. Like pray about it, like talk about it. Talk to your spirit guides or angels about, is this the right thing? Is this the right person? And if you feel good about yourself, you feel peaceful, you feel this sense of comfortable, you feel safe. That's the word, safe. If that person makes you feel safe, that is good. That's your intuition speaking to you. That's your higher self. Letting you know that that's a person good. That's a good friendship. That's a good person. That's a good, that could be a good partner. That could be, but ask before you act or do things and absorb the person. Just watch what they do. Another thing I keep hearing is that another way that you can recognize someone who is good for you is their fruits, what they have done with their life. Are they good with people? Are they good with their money? Are they good with like giving advice or something. They're good, these people read or they're educated. I don't know, because although that too, it doesn't have to be like, there's people who are really good and nice and they don't have to be like super university educated. You know, there's people who are really humble and nice and they have values and they have respect and self-respect. Okay, it's not just that. It's just, you have to test the spirit. You have to test their spirit. That's really it. God is teaching us how to test the spirit, how to recognize it, you know, and by their fruits. It says it in the Bible too. If you're not someone who believes in the Bible, like, just test it. Test it around sometimes. Those who are going on dates, you're a good person. You're not leaking your energy, but you're looking for other, you know, trying to go on dates and stuff. Test their spirit before you make out, before you have sex with them, because some of you are just dating people and just right away making out, having sex. Like, what the fuck? Like, love yourself, you know? What the fuck? This culture, this energy, that's why I'm just like, what the fuck? And I'm judging, but I used to do that when I was younger. Now it's like, why did I do that? You know? But I went through that period of healing and recognizing toxic things, and that's why I'm coming here after I've done this, and I'm still healing, I'm still working. This is a never ending, you know what I'm saying? But I'm coming as someone with experience about the situation, also dealing with toxic relationships and healing those things. Also healing narcissistic abuse and stuff like that, like really toxic relationships, okay? That too, that reading that I did yesterday, whew, I was like super, like I literally, I took a shower and passed out. Like I was so, and I don't know who dealt with people, like that's why I don't understand people. Like my spirit guides today were like, that reading was crazy. It was. I don't know how you guys deal with cheaters. I cannot. Like as soon as I recognize red flags or stuff like that, I cut it off. That's it. I don't care. No. It's just no. You know, you need to know your self-worth. That's why a lot of people don't, they get intimidated by women who know their self-worth, who, you know, saving themselves, they intuitive and stuff like that, is because they can't fuck with them. Just like they fuck with all these women who are low vibration, that's how, because they align with them. They are low vibrational too. That's why high vibrational men don't go for low vibrational females. It's just what it is. Any female who try to seduce or try to get someone who is a high vibrational, someone who values themselves, their body and stuff like that, they don't go and fuck around women just like that, you're wasting your time. These men value themselves. They want to date you and they test their spirit before they get to you. Just what it is. Same thing with women. It's the same thing. Now, those men are rare. I'm just saying, yo. The men I just talked about are rare, okay? So when they're rare like that, they're focused, right? They're focusing on their career. They're focusing on their self-growth, their spirituality. They're focusing on, you know, having union instead of like this dating all the time and different people, different women and stuff like that. That's rare. Okay? Now, same thing with women. I know that men finding women who save themselves, who are not this horrid, lustful energy, you know. You gotta test the spirit, because some of these women have demons inside. That's why they can't control themselves. That's why they don't have self-worth. They're insecure. They lack self-control. Same thing with women. Same thing with men. Girls, like, test the spirit. If they can't control themselves, they're always sneaking around, cheating and stuff like that. They all have different women. And they constantly need seeking validation, and that constantly buying and trying to show off and stuff like that. Like, they probably have some sex demon or something inside that they can't control themselves. It's just what it is. Same thing with women. Just what it is. And it's rare to find people like that. That's why you really got to test the spirit. Because a lot of people now are shifting, right? Some of them are awakening. Some of them are, you know, doing repentance, asking for deliverance, you know. They had a past like that, you know, and they're changing. They're shifting, right? So that's why we can't really judge other people, because we don't know other people's past. We don't know what they've been through and stuff like that. So, yeah. Don't judge. That's really it. Don't judge. Okay? Because we don't know. Everybody has a past. Everybody went through stuff. Everybody, you know. That's why when I was talking about that reading yesterday, I wasn't judging those people, because maybe those people, I don't know, timeless. It's a timeless reading, right? And times can change, right? And yeah, who knows? Player, cheaters can change. We don't know. That's up to them, but it's a choice, right? They choose to stay in that lane, that karmic cycle. They choose to stay low vibration. That's their choice. Others decide, you know what? I don't want to be in that lane. I don't want to be. It's work though. It depends on the person. That's where you have to test the spirit. Is this person is willing to change? Is this person willing to grow? Is this person willing to learn from that experience and move on to something else and do something else with their life? Cleanse themselves, heal themselves, not, have self-control, because self-control is self-discipline too. So if people are not willing to sacrifice, that's really it. Sacrifice certain things, certain pleasures, certain things, low vibrational energy, earthly plane, whatever fucking low vibrational demonic stuff, for the hard work, which is healing, working on themselves, self-discipline, self-love, self-care, treating people with integrity as they treat themselves, being truthful with themselves as they are with themselves with others, not cheating or lying. Cheating and lying, all that low vibration is demonic. Trying to manipulate people and stuff like that, and it's not just witchcraft, that's dark magic. And people who are in that vibration, yeah, you know what's up. That's why you gotta use discernment. When we say use discernment, you really have to test the person before you meet, because it's hard to build relationship, to build anything with anybody. People are hard, okay? It's hard to understand people. God. So be patient, okay? Wait before you do anything with anybody. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, that's how you save your energy, man. So you don't make mistakes. That's why you connect with God before you date anyone, before you go to bed with someone. Like, God will tell you, like, that's not your person. What the hell are you doing? He will tell you right away. And then you will save the hassle, save yourself the energy, the time, the money. Okay? That's for some of y'all. That's what some of y'all decide to do the easy way. Go the low vibration. Go connect with the other fucking piece of shit who's a fucking nasty spirit, stupid spirit. Can't stand it. And I rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ, because that's what it is. That's what it's doing. It sends spirits and stuff like that, sends other people who are in low vibration and use them to jeopardize you who are in a high vibration. By the way, if you're in a high vibration, you gotta get used to that. You got to. You gotta get used to people low vibration trying to bring you down. It's like that crab energy. Is it that crab? I don't know. I see a white bucket with crabs, like pulling other crabs. They're already like at the top almost, and they're trying to pull them down. It's kind of like that. Oh, I just saw a beaver. There was a beaver. I just saw the head of a beaver. That was so cool. It was so cute too. They're big, damn. Is it like a beaver house here or something? Maybe. Anyways, guys. Yeah, save your energy. I think this message is for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine too. But let's see. I do have a Divine Masculine energy, which turned out into the Divine Feminine. It's not from the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, but it was actually that. Is that you need to also keep it. It's there again. Okay, maybe it's trying to come here. Is there like a beaver house or something? Okay, I'm gonna go because this beaver is trying to come here. Maybe their home is here. Oh, it could be here, yeah. Okay, let me get the different way so this beaver can go into his house. One second. Oh my God, look, it's so beautiful. Wow, it looks like fairies. Can you see it? Oh, I hope you can see it. It looks like fairies everywhere. Oh. 7-7 portal is all about throat chakra. So since I'm speaking about divine masculines right now, you need to ground yourself. So yeah, a lot of masculine have been through a lot of toxic situation, abusive and stuff like that, right? Lack of father being there, or mothers, or lots and lots of things, right? And they have to like toughen up and be tough and stuff like that, blah, 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 because you're a male. Blah, blah, blah. So it has created this really toxic mentality, right? Which now all of you are learning that you gotta decolonize that. You gotta let go of that. You gotta heal that, right? That's for this generation now. And that's why, you find it ridiculous when a woman, is healthy in every possible way, right? You find it kind of unbelievable, like fairy tale. Like, oh my God, is it a fairy tale that this woman, it's not like other girls or it's not like other women that they actually are saving themselves. They don't, and not only that, if let's say they have, they had other relationships and stuff, but they don't whore around. They don't have multiple sex partners, right? A lot of you find that like, whoa, wait, what? And it's hard for you to believe because you're so used to having women who sleep around because you do it too, right? But now you're changing that and it's weird for you. Yeah, this is for you. So we're gonna ruffle some feathers for you, man. But yeah. All right. So yeah, so you're not in that energy of, I don't know, this, it's like you guys are shifting. There's an alignment now. There's something that you guys are shifting, right? And you're having this hard time connecting with other people how you used to, like people from the past, like old friends and stuff like that, or dating the same women and stuff like that. Like you're not into that, right? You're into like right now you just want to date yourself. You discover it and you're like, what does that feel like, And that's you connecting with your feminine side, masculines. Because usually women have a lot of self-control more than men. That's just what it is. But I mean, looking back into time where, Eve ate the apple, right? And that's how we see women and stuff like that. But just like any person, doesn't have to be, just happen to be a feminine, right? But just like anybody, we all fall into temptation. We all make mistakes. But yeah, that was the biggest one, right? Like, oh my God, you made us all find death and stuff like that. But then again, I feel like, I don't know. Now when we look into our past lives, right? Do we wanted to live forever? I mean, we already are immortal because our souls transcends, right? Our body, that's why we're not here for long. That's why a lot of us who are in the ascension period, we're no longer in that and have passed that equal death. We're no longer judging other people or trying to change other people or trying to, we're trying to do things a different way, shifting, right? From within so we can help the planet and others, right? But now you understand that biblical energy. For those who have read that part and you're just like, wait, but didn't Eve did us a favor though? Even though God was so pissed, he was so mad, right? He created death and women to go through birth and stuff like that, and pain and period and stuff like that, right? And a lot of people look at that like suffering and like horrible, but do we learn lessons into the suffering and pain? I know it's hard to even put it because some people go through so much heartache and so much suffering, and then they can't see the light or the good in that, right? So it's hard, it's not easy for a lot of people. It's not. Sorry, just the lighting was really working. Yeah, I'm like hiding because definitely getting my period for sure. Not that you need to know that, masculines, but yeah, you see, you get uncomfortable with that shit. Why? You came out from that process. Women have to go through that process in order to have you, right? So now you understand that. Now you are respecting women who are openly talk about, their health, their thing, they're vulnerable about things because they also teach you how to be vulnerable as well. How to not give a fuck, how to, be authentic, whatever, farting, pooping and stuff like that. Like a lot of you is like, oh, I can't fart or poop in front of my girl up to like 3 to 4 months later. Okay. So what do? You hold it in the whole time? You're humans. It's better to be yourself in the beginning of your dates or whatever you're doing so that you'll know if that person is for you or not. And also that too, you give that chance to that person too to know if they are with your right person or not. Do you see how you let go of attachment, and become detached? That too, you're learning about that, masculines. You're learning about detachment, how to not attach yourself to some things. Also that too, controlling or trying to manipulate or control things or have power over someone or thing or women or something like that. because that too, that you also trying to realize during this time or recently, I don't know. Divine is speaking to me. All these downloads are coming in, but a lot of you have realized that you have no control over nothing. You never had. I know it's hard, right? It's difficult to realize, like, I never had control over anything. And even when you try to manipulate or try to control something, it always backfires and goes back for you, right? You lose money, you lose things, a lot of things happen to you over and over and over. You repeat the same cycle, you get heartbroken, you get betrayed, you get cheated on. But are you doing that to other people though? This is where the inner work and shadow work starts. This is why you have to do it by yourself. That's what you're being called to do it by yourself. Detach yourself from low vibrational energy that are keeping you away from doing that work, because it is work. And that too, that toxic mentality that you think the shadow work or inner work is only women who are supposed to be doing this, that is healing that you need to do. Because no, it's not just women. You have to take responsibility and accountability for this situation also being your fault as well. And as well. And us too. It's our fault too. It's everyone's fault. Yeah, and that too. It's nobody's fault, you know. It's just healing. It's just working. We're here to have human experience, okay? As spirits, okay. The spirit is what's immortal, is eternal, okay. Divine, and it's up to you to choose that too. Oh yes, that's what we're not being taught. That's what you learn also in decolonization. You learn that too. It is your choice. It always has been. Also, it's your choice to relearn, to unlearn, to relearn. Yeah, that's your choice too. So it says a lot about people who don't. It says a lot about people who are racist, who have low toxic mentality, and they choose that over and over. Yeah, that's how you know that they're not good for you. And if you're aligned with those people, that's who you recognize yourself and identify yourself with. Then it's up to you to break that cycle and not be around those people. Not get, because like I seen, he's showing me like an apple, like an apple, right? So if an apple, toxic apple who is rotten and disgusting, it's next to a healthy one, what do you think is going to happen to the healthy one? Do you think it's not good? Yeah, it's going to be like the same energy. It's going to, the sucky, rotten one is going to suck on the other apple, and it's going to make it just rotten as the other one. It's just what it is. Now, do you want to not be rotten and like a bad apple? Remove yourself from that. It's an analogy. It's not actually, an apple can actually move. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and look at that. What an amazing gift is that you can actually remove yourself from situations that no longer serve you. Imagine that apple, they cannot. They knows that already it's going to be rotten because it's being next to that, and it can't really walk away from that because it doesn't have legs. I don't know what I'm going with this. But you know what I'm saying. Another thing, it's attractive, so sexy and attractive when a person is conserving their energy, when a person is authentic, when a person is strong-willed and have self-control. It's so sexy. Are you kidding me? A lot of you walk away from these people, like Spirit's just saying, like, yeah, people who save themselves, who are healthy, who focus on themselves, worked out and stuff like that. They're not leaking their energy with women or men. They're being rejected. I'm like, wait, what? And now these people are feeling rejected because now other people are not being rejected because they're dating multiple women or they're dating multiple men. They're leaking their energy, so that's why other people are not rejecting them, and that's what they feel accepted about these people. Oh, wow, that's complicated. Anyways, make it simple for yourself. Rejection is divine protection, especially 7-7 portal. Remember that. If someone is rejecting you, it's because they're doing you a favor. Yeah, I know I'm hurt in the beginning, I know. But again, if you're someone who's healing, who's balanced, you won't really care. You know that was a divine protection, right? Others of you, you're rejecting yourself. You're self-sabotaging. That's Spirit just said that clearly. They're self-sabotaging. They're rejecting themselves. Before that person rejects them, they're already rejecting themselves. They're self-sabotaging. They're walking away from a good thing, from blessings. Like there's a lot of people do that, but that's the devil working on your mind. Yeah, don't let that motherfucking spirit control your mind, man. You have control over your mind. You have control over your destiny. That's what we're teaching you now. You're learning about discernment and having listening to your intuition and nurturing your intuition. When you feel peaceful, when you feel safe, when you feel good around a person, that's the person. But let's say you're feeling all these feelings around this person, right? And this person rejects you, right? Because a lot of you, that's what it is. The spirit of rejection is all over this. And now there's divine intervention, right? Now, let's say this person rejects you, right? What was it from that relationship, friendship, or whatever that made you feel safe? Did it make you feel safe, or was it traumas? Or was it a trauma bond? Were you trying to create a trauma bond? Was it reciprocal, or was it you creating a scenario in your mind thinking that it was reciprocal, but it really wasn't? Just, you have to look at the person's action, because someone who is healthy, who is balanced and emotionally stable, and you're in the same energy, no. There's no rejection there. There's communication, though. There's authenticity. There's alignment. And yes, let's say this person doesn't feel the same way as you do. Let's just say, okay? Yeah, Spirit's saying 95%, 100%, not likely. That means that person if someone's rejecting you, you're not in alignment with that person. There's some deceiver energy around there. Your spirit is rejecting that person, or someone is rejecting something, or God is protecting you. And that person, you should be grateful for that person for rejecting you, because they're not for you. Maybe they're trying to save you energy and time because they're not good inside. There's something that they're doing that is not good for you, right? Now, for all those of you wish that person rejected you, because you went into a situation where you wish that person rejected you, right? I know I shouldn't be laughing, but for some of you, it's like you wish they did, right? Yeah, so that's it. It's that perhaps there were signs or things that you didn't see from the beginning, red flags that person, and usually people who don't get rejected, there's something that someone is trying to gain, usually, from that person. There's so manipulation or using someone, because usually rejection is divine intervention or protection, So if you're not being rejected and you're getting low toxic karmic situations, that's a lesson. Either it's your karma that you got to deal with, or is a lesson, karmic lesson you need to learn through that karmic situation, that karmic person. All those of you, if you get rejected, it's divine protection. But I'm like heavily, one second. Yeah, I'm heavily feeling is all of you are self-sabotaging. There's a lot of self-sabotage here. You need to ask yourself why you're self-sabotaging. Why are you rejecting yourself? You haven't even started. You're already thinking that you're failing and it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm hearing that like clearly, like, whoa. How are you going to know if you didn't try? Yeah, this is a lot of you who have to deal with abandonment issues, rejection and stuff like that from your parents, family members or something like that. You got to heal that. That's what you have it. That's what you're self-sabotaging and rejecting your own self before you even start. Because you have healing to do. You're avoiding the work. That's why you go towards toxic connections, because you're avoiding the work. Because it's easy. That's why you go towards easy people. People who give it away, right? Who want to make out and do things right away in the beginning of without you even getting to know the person. That's your cue. For some of you, if someone is already, like a lot of you is, like you're used to that. Like, okay, well, let's see where this goes and stuff like that. And you start going towards someone, like, I'm not saying that, like, sometimes it happens. Like, some people have this intense connection and they can't help, and they know that's their person and they go for it, and that's it. They stay many years together, and yeah, it happens, But it's rare. It's rare. So right now, a lot of you is like, you need to, and that too, some of you listen to your intuition, you know it's gonna work, you know it's gonna feel good and whatever, and that's it, you know, there's a karmic lesson, soulmate or twin flame, whatever you need to learn from that experience. All those of you, you're not listening to your intuition. All those of you are self-sabotaging, you know? So, it's a healing. Self-sabotage, it's, I feel like it's a spirit, you know, rejection mixed with like self-sabotage. Like it's just all a mixture of low vibration. Trying to keep you low too, trying to deviate you from your past, trying to keep you away from your person or the person you're meant to be with. It's a lot because you have to understand, like in this earth plane where we live in, the devil does not like people who are divinely connected. Divine unions, marriages, divine kingdom marriages and stuff like that. Or not even like spiritual marriages. Like for some of you who are spiritual and stuff like that, chosen, you're already marrying the spiritual realm. Before you even, yeah, it's just that before it manifests in the 3D, you already are together. But a lot of you never been taught that, so you don't know. A lot of you find out it's like, oh, that's fairy tale. That's like, no. Okay, keep living in the Disney World, La La Land. But it's real. A lot of you are not together with your person until you are together in the 5D, in the 5D, 12D, whatever you want to call it. Which, by the way, God created it for that specific. That's what the devil hates it, because he's jealous and envious of that. A beautiful creation. But it's also for us to learn how to communicate better, not only in the external, but also in the spiritual. Start tapping in, start meditating, start working on yourself so that you can enjoy that too. There's more than this. It's up to you if you want to do it. But you guys work, though. It's not easy. And get ready, because once you start doing the work, you definitely get attacked. That's what it is. Comes with the territory. But that's it. It also helps you not to have fear in your heart. Not be doubtful and thinking that everything's going to go wrong and stuff like that. If it goes wrong, you learn how to manage. You learn how to deal with it. It's called resilience, you know? A lot of things are changing, okay? So you got to learn how to navigate these changes, okay? All right. I hope this is helpful. I love you guys. I think this is a divine masculine, divine feminine messages together, most probably. I'm going to do the readings and see what's up. But I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. I hope this was helpful. I hope this brings you some clarity and some, I don't know why I feel like cleaning this. See, some of you need to be cleaning right now or taking out the trash. Decluttering, not only yourself, your mind, everything. It's okay to start over, you know? Clean slate. Yeah. If you're not that person anymore, if you've been judging yourself and you're letting other people judge you and stuff like that, it's okay. Just try to find a way to lower that negativity, that, you know, and get into the high vibration. Love yourself. Know your self-worth. Have integrity. Be trustworthy. Look it up. What are the high vibration? How can I be high vibe? What does that mean? How can I be there? Plant those seeds. Start with you. You want to plant seeds of good thing, doing good things for others or something like that? You want to be good now? If you were bad, we all been there, right? We all been bad. Some of y'all more than others. Those are very judgy. Talking shit about other people. But you can't look at yourself, huh? Yeah. All this of you, you've been good all your life. And you've been dealing with toxic bullshit, kakalaka, and yeah, you learn from those lessons and you decided, oh, you know what? I don't want to be like those people. I'm proud of you. It's good. Don't be like them. Be better. Okay? It shows in your actions too. That's it. I love you guys. Let me get into this reading before I continue dismantling and be like a little bird dismantling and creating a nest or something, or cleaning up here. I will clean up here though. I'm going to clean it up. And yeah, that's okay. Okay? Create your own little world, your own cocoon. And then if someone matches that cocoon, that energy that you're at, and it adds to it instead of subtracting or sucking on your energy, that's how you know. It's so simple. I know it's hard, but it's so simple at the same time. Someone who is for you will never suck on your energy, will never gaslight you, will never... Read that Corinthians 13. Read it. Love doesn't hate, doesn't envy, doesn't, love understands. Beautiful. I love that. I'll put it in the description for you. Beautiful. I don't know. For those who don't know, who didn't grow up with seeing healthy relationships, sustainable relationship, not abusive and toxic and stuff like that, and now you're deprogramming that and you don't want to accept that anymore in your life, you want to actually better, and you're willing to sacrifice like not being with other toxic things so that you, until you get there, like you actually want to wait and have patience, knowing that patience is also a virtue. When they say patience is a virtue, it's for real. You learn about self-discipline, you learn about grace, you learn patience. It's divine. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. And those who are impatient and trying to get you somewhere before you get to where you want to get, before trying to rush you and stuff like that, fuck that energy, man. It's okay to be patient. It's okay to wait for your fruit to sell, your things to sell. It's okay to wait for, and keep working little by little, and do your own thing, But I don't know. Patience is good. That too. Someone who's patient, and focused, so attractive. Okay, it's sexy. It is. I don't know. And when someone is impatient, they're okay with having multiple people in their life, sucking on their energy, and I don't know why he's showing me, like, I don't know how people... I think it was a post or something that someone said, like, I cannot cheat. I can't have 2 dicks and 4 balls in my... That's true, it's true. I don't know how people do it. I don't know, men, like, I don't know. Because women are work. I don't know how you do it. It's crazy. Like, I look at my dad's life and how he would... Now he's good, though. He's good now. But before, when I was like, it was like so much work. Having multiple women and stuff. Like, it was crazy. Like, my mom right away, they don't accept that. We're like, what? No. But it was just interesting. I learned that from him. And that's just something that I've been healing, that masculine energy, toxic masculine. Like, no, I don't want to be a cheater. I don't want to be like my dad. I don't, no offense to my dad, No offense to other, I don't want men like that, who accept that, who live that, who've seen that it's normal and it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's demonic. You need to repent, okay? You have some sexual demon and stuff that you can't have. People who don't have self-control, you're karmic, okay? That's it. Self-control is graceful. It's divine. If you don't have self-control and patience, forget it. Be worthy, right? Keeping the divinity, fighting for your divinity, your integrity, takes work. It's a choice. That's why, a lot of you get triggered and stuff like that. Like, oh, getting triggered. Heal. Do the work. And you'll see you'll stop talking about other people or complaining or you're getting triggered. Don't get me wrong. We all get triggered with different things because that means there are lessons and healing things that we still need to work on. But those who have passed those tests, who have been there, you're not judging other people and looking down on other people. You're in the same level as them, right? You know what they have, what they've been at, and you know that if they choose the other way, that they're going to be in alignment, the same vibration as you. Not necessarily the same as you, because that's impossible. Everyone is unique and different. But when they learn those certain lessons that you have passed, you see the difference. You see that you didn't have to, you just have to let people be, right? Let go and let God. That's really it. All right, I should tap into this energy. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I just missed my bus. But he's letting me know. Say it. Another way that you'll know that you are in a healthy, understandable relationship in any type of way. Either friendship, relationship, partnership, marriage, whatever. You can actually communicate. It's healthy communication. There's emotionally understanding. There's no avoidance. There's no leaving someone silent treatment or leaving them in the cold, like avoiding a conversation because they want to avoid conflict or whatever, and they don't actually communicate. Yeah, that's how you know. Someone who has healthy communication. It's not toxic or abusive. Like, you actually feel safe communicating with this person. And some of you avoid that sometimes too, when you feel kind of like, whoa, is it real that we can actually communicate with this person, that we can actually have a actual conversation, communicate with this person, be vulnerable. Like, a lot of you self-sabotage that when you know you can be safe with that person, when you know you can have, you avoid that person, you're mistreated, you do something to that person because you're trying to avoid the healing, you're trying to avoid, and don't get me wrong, like, most of us who are in the high vibration balance and working on ourselves and stuff like that, when we experience people like that, we understand. We don't hold grudges or anything, you know what I'm saying? We know that some people don't have that emotional capacity to communicate with people, And that's okay. That's for some of you, like, when you're healed and balanced, and when somebody's not emotionally available or can't communicate properly, or they avoid communication, or they avoid, that's why you don't take it personally. You continue with your life. These people think that you're constantly thinking about something that you said or they said or whatever or something like that. They can't let it go because they're not healed. So don't hold anything against them. We don't. That's what we're telling you. Like, we wish you well. We wish you that you heal. Yeah, so we don't hold it against you. We don't hold, that's so pretty. The sun over there. Sunset. It's nice. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what we've been there, done that. That's why we don't hold it against you. We send you good vibe, but it doesn't mean we accept disrespect or feeling treated in some type of way, because we all have healing to do. We all have a responsibility and accountability for our own healing and stuff like that. So that's why we don't hold anything against you and stuff, But other than that, guys and girls, women, men, this is, the continuation of what I was saying before. Just got to say this. That's how you know. When you feel safe to communicate with someone, that's how you know that that person is for you. That's why you can trust your intuition with that. That's why, you feel safe and you can communicate with that person. Healthy communication. Visit me. You guys are grown up. Holy cow. Didn't I came last week? Last week, was it? Or a couple days ago, was it? See, when you feed birds and they're like big now, they come back to you like, hey, you gave us food last time. Yeah, you remember me? Oh my god. You guys have good memory. I didn't bring any food today. What? Don't look at me like that. Got used to me, huh? Okay, I like that. That's cool. I don't have any food. I mean, I have candy. You can't eat candy. See, that's the judgment call. See, when somebody looks at you like that? Yeah, I'm looking at you. It's like, oh yeah, you didn't bring me food.
No, Mom, I didn't bring any food, guys. Sorry. They're so big. How did you guys get so big? They're gigantic. I love it, though.